So IWM trade recap today. Cashed out on this, and then I cashed out on Tesla as well. We'll go over that. So my IWM trade calls was definitely the move in the beginning of the day, simply because of this gap fill. So we filled this gap, and then obviously we broke structure to the upside, pulled back, bam. I did not see that because I was not on IWM, but I did happen to catch this downside move, which still printed us about, I think, 70%, 50%. I forget. I don't have the screenshot right here with me, but what I was looking at, let's actually go in replay mode right here. Before this big upside candle, this is what I was seeing. So, as you guys can see, like this is 100% 4 hour, 1 hour sweep. Obviously, trading views suck, so it's not going to show you the 4 hour sweep. But like the 1 hour was sweeping, see, and then it messes up. And the 4 hours was sweeping though. So when I was looking right here, do you guys see how my bias was literally wrong and I still made money because of a reversal? A reversal is huge. So let me take this off. You guys can see highs, 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 highs. All of these highs are getting swept. And we have this what? This 1 hour and a 4 hour fair value gap over here. So that's what I was looking for a rejection. Also, what are we in? We're in equilibrium of this downside range. So we made this huge range to the downside. We're pulling back above equilibrium into a premium, because you can obviously tell we're in a downtrend right here. And when you're in a downtrend, sellers are going to sell off at the highest price possible because that's the cheaper price for them, if that makes sense. So what I was looking at is on the 1 minute time frame. Right over here. I saw the sweep, I saw the fair value gap tap. Boom, I saw this big downside move. Now we didn't get any retracements right here. I could have entered, I'm not going to lie, I should have entered right here as soon as we closed. I should have entered right there. But I wanted to stay patient. I was like, okay, it's either I miss the move or we get a good pullback. So what I waited for was this 3-minute pullback, I'm pretty sure, right? Yup, 3-minute pullback right here. I saw the 1 minute pulling back, and then I was like, okay, this looks like we could 100% reject still up here at these highs. I'm like, okay, let me, like I always tell you guys, don't just look on the 5-minute or the 3-minute or the 1 minute. Make sure you're bang, 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 looking at them to see if they're correlating. Bro, I go to the 3-minute. Look at this shit. Look how perfect that looks, bro. On the 3-minute, we have an inversion fair value gap right here. Boom, pull back to the regular fair value gap right here. Right here. But on the 1 minute, it looks kind of weird, right? It looks like, oh, well, we're disrespecting this. Remember, look at the 3-minute, guys. On the 5-minute, it looked choppy. 3-minute looks perfect. So, if I go back to my position, right here, stop loss at the highs is what it is. This is a 1 to 3 almost risk to reward. Even if your stop loss is like right there. But that's a 1 to 4. Most of your guys' stop loss would be right here. Most likely because not a lot of people are willing to risk this. With my strategy, I like it at highs because there's so many times where my bias was right and then it would dump. And it would stop me out at like right at the order block and then go. So I always keep my stop loss above the order block just in case we do rip off of that. And obviously, I didn't have my contract still up here. I fucking trimmed my last one, I think, right here, up here. As soon as I saw this bullish momentum, I was out. So, and that was on my last contract. I think I had like 4 or 5 contracts. I trimmed like 1 or 2 right here, 1 right here, and then I thought it was going to continue to go. But once I saw this 15-minute fair value gap right here, also we broke structure to the upside. I was like, no, we're bullish, bro. Like, this is bullish. I'm staying like neutral, bro. Like, I'm not going to fucking over leverage. I'm not going to be dumb. This could easily reverse, and it fucking did. Shit easily reversed. So yeah, that was my trade. Simply took it off of the fair value gap. Also, look at the EMAs on the 3-minute. I'm pretty sure this looked good. Actually, no. I didn't even see an EMA. Yeah, the EMAs didn't even really look too good on this trade, just because our bias was wrong. If our bias was right, it would have really tapped them and went down a lot. But yeah, this was our trade. Look, bias was wrong. Still caught a 1 to 2, bro. Even if your stop loss is right there, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Doesn't matter what it is. Realistically, all the way down here, like, that's a crazy trade. That is a very good trade. Very, very good trade. So, that was IWM. That is what I caught on here. And then my Tesla trade, looking at this on the 1-hour time frame. Look at this trend line right here, guys. If we even scale out, look at this trend line. You see it, right? That is 100% a trend line. And I don't even trade trend lines. But I always stay aware. What did we do? We broke the trend line. We broke the resistance on the 4-hour. We held above this right now and broke the resistance. You guys see that, right? So we broke that resistance. We broke the trend. What I was waiting for is I didn't catch this upside move in the beginning right here. Just because, like, bro, look at this shit. At 9:30, it just absolutely tanked up. And then right here, terrible price action. So what am I waiting for again? I'm simply waiting for another break of structure on the 5-minute. So, or at least a break in the trend. So I'm seeing another not another resistance, another downtrend being formed, a lot of resistance being formed right here. I'm waiting. What is it, like 11? It's almost 12 right here. Boom. I don't really trade lunch hour, but today I did. I traded in between lunch hour and it actually fucking printed. And the only reason I really did that is because of this 1 hour fair value gap. And because we broke structure to the upside. Look, guys. Resistance, look. Bounce or reject, bam, broke that shit. What happens when resistance gets broken? Comes back, now turns into support. So, we saw the shit get broken. Look, pulls back, turns to support now. Comes to a good level too. Do you guys not see this? Like, you guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing? Accumulation, bam, fat ass cock to the upside. Pulls back, order block, smacky. I could have took this John at fucking 11:20, man. That looks really good. Also, 15-minute fair value gaps, respected. 15-minute order block right here. If you can see this down candle to this upside move, basically the accumulation where all of these orders were placed to make this move. Pulls back to the order block, big ass bounce, big ass wiener to the upside. We caught this whole shit. How did I catch it? 3-minute gap. The 3 minutes actually been showing me some good gaps. So go to the 1 hour again. Let me actually delete this. Looks like some fucking kid drawings on my shit. So first thing, broke structure to the upside. Second thing, pulled back to a 1 hour fair value gap. That's my bias. My bias is long. So what I was waiting for, like on the 5-minute time frame, saw this, and then I saw the 15-minute gap get respected. I saw, look, 15. Oops. Saw this 15-minute gap getting respected. The order block. Also, I saw the sweep and the 1 hour. So right here, I'm looking at, boom, we see this upside move. And I'm like, okay, I really think we're going to bounce. I don't want to enter up here and wait for a 5-minute. Let me see like the 3 or the 1. So on the 3-minute, we have this high right here. This high. So it's a high, low, high. Bam, higher high was made right here. You see that here. I'm literally going to take the EMAs off. This shit looks dumb. So I'm going to delete this. So right here, with this high, once we broke above this high, that's the break of structure on the 3-minute time frame. Look at the trend, guys. Just do this. Just do that. Look at the resistance. Look. Smacks, smacky, smacky, smack, break. Bro, it's that simple. Break of structure. But you're not just taking any break of structure. You're taking the break of structure after the higher time frame liquidity sweep or imbalance tap. So, we saw the order block. We saw the fair value gaps. We saw a sweep like on the 15. Bro, this looks fucking great, dude, to the upside. So, I'm sitting here with my balls dragging across Tesla's forehead, and I'm like, all right, let me see this. Pull back, smacky, EMAs. Oh my goodness, fucking retest. Good reaction off of it on the 1 minute right here. Boom. I entered right there, I'm pretty sure. If I go back. Where's my position? Right there. Yup. Entered right at the very bottom of that tap. So I could get the lowest potential fill. Because if it wanted to come down to more down here and then go, I'm still in that trade. I'm not entering too high. I'm not entering too quick. I'm waiting. Bam. Caught it. And I'm fully out of this trade. So, yeah. That was my trade on Tesla. This shit printed. QQQ, I did a paper trade, actually. I didn't even trade this shit. I took 2 trades, and then I was just playing around, and this shit's chopping like a motherfucker. So, yeah. There were my trades for today. Fucking cashed out on this. IWM smacked out. I made $600 on the Tesla trade, and then this trade made me $126. I'm about $700 to $800 up on the day. So, yeah. Peace out. 9-minute video. Let's get it.